This video is about famous Hollywood celebrities and people who passed away from May to June in 2009 in the United States. Before we proceed, please subscribe to our channel to support us. Farrah Fawcett. She was born in February 1947 and she died in June 2009. Her age was 62 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was cancer. Farrah Fawcett was an American actress and pop culture icon of the 1970s. She gained fame with her role in Charlie's Angels and her iconic red swimsuit poster. Her career spanned films and television, earning critical acclaim. She bravely battled cancer, raising awareness through her public fight. Gail Storm. She was born in April 1922 and she died in June 2009. Her age was 87 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was undisclosed. Gail Storm was a beloved actress and singer of the 1950s. She starred in popular sitcoms and had a successful recording career. Her charm and talent made her a household name. Storm's legacy endures through her contributions to entertainment. Mary Howard Deleagra. She was born in May 1913 and she died in June 2009. Her age was 96 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was undisclosed. Mary Howard Deleagra was a Broadway and film actress active in the 1930s and 40s. She appeared in several notable productions before retiring from acting. Later, she became a philanthropist and arts patron. Her contributions to the arts were significant. Michael Jackson. He was born in August 1958 and he died in June 2009. His age was 50 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was acute propofol intoxication which caused cardiac arrest. Michael Jackson, the king of pop, revolutionized music with his innovative style and performances. His album Thriller remains the best-selling album of all time. Jackson's influence extended beyond music into dance and fashion. His untimely death shocked the world. Danny Gans. He was born in October 1956 and he died in May 2009. His age was 52 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was drug toxicity due to hydromorphone. Danny Gans was a renowned Las Vegas entertainer known for his impressions and musical performances. He was named Entertainer of the Year multiple times. Gans captivated audiences with his versatility and charisma. His sudden passing was a significant loss to the entertainment world. Ken Clark. He was born in June 1927 and he died in June 2009. His age was 81 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was heart attack. Ken Clark was an American actor who gained fame in the 1950s and 60s. He starred in various action and adventure films, including several European productions. Clark's rugged looks made him a popular leading man. He passed away just days before his 82nd birthday. David Karedine. He was born in December 1936 and he died in June 2009. His age was 72 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was accidental asphyxiation. David Karedine was a versatile actor known for his role in television series Kung Fu and as Bill in Kill Bill. He came from a family of actors and had a prolific career spanning decades. Karadine's unique presence made him a standout performer. His death in Bangkok was unexpected. Wayne Allwine. He was born in February 1947 and he died in May 2009. His age was 62 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from diabetes. Wayne Allwine was the voice of Mickey Mouse for over 30 years. Starting his career in Disney's mailroom, he rose to become a key figure in animation. Allwine's portrayals of Mickey brought joy to generations. He was married to Rosie Taylor, the voice of Minnie Mouse. Harve Presnell. He was born in September 1933 and he died in June 2009. His age was 75 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was pancreatic cancer. Harve Presnell was a talented actor and singer with a commanding presence. He transitioned from opera to Broadway and then to film and television. Presnell's rich baritone voice and acting skills earned him acclaim. He continued performing until shortly before his death. Fred Travolta. He was born in October 1942 and he died in June 2009. His age was 66 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Fred Travolta was a master impressionist and comedian known for his appearances on late-night television. His ability to mimic celebrities made him a favorite among audiences. Travolta's career spanned decades, showcasing his versatility. He battled cancer with courage and humor. Ed McMahon. He was born in March 1923 and he died in June 2009. His age was 86 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Ed McMahon was the iconic announcer and sidekick on The Tonight Show. His booming voice and laughter became synonymous with late-night television. McMahon also hosted Star Search, discovering new talent. His contributions to television are fondly remembered. Dell Monroe. He was born in April 1932 and he died in June 2009. His age was 77 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was pulmonary disease. Dell Monroe was best known for his role as Kowalski in Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. He reprised this role in both the film and the television series. Monroe's performances endeared him to science fiction fans. He continued acting in various roles throughout his career. Dom DeLuise. He was born in August 1933 and he died in May 2009. His age was 75 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was kidney failure. Dom DeLuise was a beloved actor and comedian known for his collaborations with Mel Brooks. His comedic timing and warmth made him a favorite in film and television. DeLuise also authored cookbooks, sharing his love for food. His jovial spirit left a lasting impression. Koko Taylor. She was born in September 1928 and she died in June 2009. Her age was 80 at the time of her death, and the reasons for her death were complications from gastrointestinal surgery. Koko Taylor, dubbed the Queen of the Blues, had a powerful voice that captivated audiences. Her hit Wang Dang Doodle became a blues standard. Taylor's career spanned decades, earning her numerous awards. She remained active in music until her passing. J. Bennett. He was born in November 1963 and he died in May 2009. His age was 45 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was fentanyl overdose. J. Bennett was a talented multi-instrumentalist and producer, contributing significantly to Wilco's sound. He played a key role in albums like Yankee Hotel, Foxtrot. After leaving the band, he pursued solo projects. Bennett's unexpected death was a loss to the music community. Jeff Hansen. He was born in March 1978 and he died in June 2009. His age was 31 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was drug overdose. Jeff Hansen was known for his ethereal voice and introspective songwriting. He released several albums that garnered critical acclaim. Hansen's unique sound set him apart in the indie music scene. His life was cut short by an accidental overdose. Dola. He was born in November 1987 and he died in May 2009. His age was 21 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was gunshot wound. Roderick Anthony Burton, known as Dola, was an American rapper who began his career with the hip-hop group The Rascals Crew. He later signed with the Cons Convict music label and released singles. Dola was working on his debut album when he was tragically shot and killed outside a Los Angeles shopping mall. Huey Long. He was born in April 1904 and he died in June 2009. His age was 105 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Huey Long was an American jazz and R&B guitarist and singer and bandleader who was a member of the quartet The Ink Spots. Long's career began in the 1990s as a banjoist before moving to guitar. He became a member of the Ink Spots in 1945 and participated in spin-off bands in the 1960s. Roger McFarland. He was born in February 1955 and he died in May 2009. His age was 54 at the time of his death and he took his own life. Roger McFarland was a pioneering gay rights activist and the first executive director of the Gay Men's Health Crisis. He established the first AIDS hotline in 1981 and led several prominent AIDS service organizations. McFarland died by taking his own life, citing health issues. Robert F. Fergot. He was born in June 1916 and he died in May 2009. His age was 92 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Robert F. Fergot was an American biochemist who co-discovered the nitric oxide acts as a signaling molecule in the cardiovascular system, a breakthrough that earned him the Nobel Prize in 1998. His research significantly advanced medical science. Ola Hudson. She was born in October 1946 and she died in June 2009. Her age was 62 at the time of her death and the reason for her death was lung cancer. Ola Hudson was an American fashion designer known for creating iconic stage costumes for artists like David Bowie and Diana Ross. She was also the mother of Ola Hudson, better known as Slash from Guns N' Roses. Her designs are part of the Metropolitan Museum of Art's collection. Richard Jacobs. He was born in June 1925 and he died in June 2009. His age was 83 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Richard Jacobs was a successful real estate developer and the owner of the Cleveland Indians baseball team. Under his ownership, the team saw significant improvements and the new stadium. Jacobs passed away after a prolonged illness. David Eddings. He was born in July 1931 and he died in June 2009. His age was 77 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was undisclosed. David Eddings was a renowned fantasy author, known for his best-selling series like The Bulgarian and The Mallorean. His works captivated readers with rich storytelling and complex characters. Eddings passed away in Carson City, Nevada. Peter L. Bernstein. He was born in January 1919 and he died in June 2009. His age was 90 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was pneumonia complications. Peter L. Bernstein was an influential economist and author who made complex financial theories accessible to public. His book, Against the Gods, is a seminal work on risk management. Bernstein died due to complications from pneumonia. Billy Mays. He was born in July 1958 and he died in June 2009. His age was 50 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was heart disease. Billy Mays was a charismatic television pitchman, known for his energetic commercials promoting products like OxyClean. His enthusiastic style made him a household name. Mays passed away from heart disease, with reports noting contributing factors. Flur. She was born in January 1908 and she died in June 2009. Her age was 101 at the time of her death and the reason for her death was undisclosed. Flur was an American writer and editor, best known for founding the innovative Flur magazine. Her work in publishing and art left a lasting impact. Cowles lived to the age of 101. Paul O. Williams. He was born in January 1935 and he died in June 2009. His age was 74 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was aortic dissection. Paul O. Williams was an American author and poet recognized for his science fiction series, The Palbar Cycle. His works often explored post-apocalyptic themes and human resilience. Williams passed away at the age of 74. Francie. She was born in March 1922 and she died in June 2009. Her age was 87 at the time of her death and the reason for her death were complications from a hip fracture. Francie was a poet known for her contributions to the Southern California literary scene. She was also known for her relationship with poet Charles Bukowski. Francie's work was characterized by its raw emotion and honesty. Alan Bergman. He was born in September 1945 and he died in June 2009. His age was 63 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was cancer. Dr. Alan Bergman was a physician and activist who co-founded Harve GAP to improve global access to HIV/AIDS treatment. He was diagnosed with cancer while incarcerated and died in 2009. Jackie Ron. She was born in October 1919 and she died in June 2009. Her age was 89 at the time of her death and the reason for her death was cancer and Alzheimer's disease. Edith Jackie Ron was a pioneering explorer, becoming the first American woman to set foot on Antarctica in 1947. She was also a journalist and advocate for polar research. George Tiller. He was born in August 1941 and he died in May 2009. His age was 67 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was assassination gunshot. Dr. George Tiller was a physician known for providing late-term abortion services in Wichita, Kansas. He was a target of anti-abortion activists and was fatally shot in 2009. Thomas Berry. He was born in November 1914 and he died in June 2009. His age was 94 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Thomas Berry was a cultural historian and passionist priest who emphasized the interconnection between humans and Earth. He was a leading figure in eco-theology. Brazinia Flores. She was born in 2000 and she died in May 2009. Her age was 9 at the time of her death and the reason for her death was homicide. Brazinia Flores was a 9-year-old girl tragically murdered during a home invasion in Arizona. Her death drew national attention to issues of border security and vigilantism. The incident led to conviction of those responsible. Bob Christie. He was born in April 1924 and he died in June 2009. His age was 85 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Bob Christie was an American race car driver who competed in the Indianapolis 500 during the 1950s and 1960s. He was known for his participation in the early years of Formula One. Jack Kemp. He was born in July 1935 and he died in May 2009. His age was 73 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was cancer. Jack Kemp was an American politician, professional football player and United States Army veteran, a member of the Republican Party from New York. He served as the 9th United States Secretary of Housing and Urban Development in the administration of President George H.W. Bush from 1989 to 1993. Having previously served 9 terms in the House of Representatives from 1971 to 1989. He was the Republican vice presidential nominee in 1996. Wesley Tisdale. He was born in June 1964 and he died in May 2009. His age was 44 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was cancer. Wesley Tisdale was an American professional basketball player in the National Basketball Association (NBA) and a smooth jazz bass guitarist, a 3-time All-American at the University of Oklahoma. He was elected to the National Collegiate Basketball Hall of Fame in 2009. Dom DiMaggio. He was born in February 1917 and he died in May 2009. His age was 92 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was pneumonia. Dominic Dom DiMaggio, nicknamed the Little Professor, was an American Major League Baseball center fielder. He played his entire 11-year baseball career for the Boston Red Sox from 1940 to 1953. DiMaggio was the youngest of 3 brothers who each became Major League center fielders, the others being Joe and Vince. Chuck Daly. He was born in July 1930 and he died in May 2009. His age was 78 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was pancreatic cancer. Chuck Daly was a Hall of Fame basketball coach who led the Detroit Pistons to 2 NBA championships and coached the 1992 United States Olympic Dream Team to a gold medal. Jim Owens. He was born in March 1927 and he died in June 2009. His age was 82 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Jim Owens was a college football coach, best known for his tenure at the University of Washington, where he led the team to several successful seasons and bowl appearances. Thanks for watching the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Have a nice day.